Well, the cracks in the pitch, they're not too bad. You know, this game is going to be sensational. You've probably wondered how on earth they can create grounds as beautiful as this, lawns that are just so fantastic. Well, it all gets down to some very simple practices. And if you want to learn how to get a beautiful, almost bowling green type lawn at home, well, the simple thing to do is to talk to the experts. And that's what we'll do now. Every cricket fan knows the history of the WACA ground. It's considered the fastest pitch in the world to play cricket on, and it's held some of the all-time classic international cricket matches. And past players, legends of the game, talk about their experiences on this ground fondly. If you've ever sat turfside and looked at the ground, you'll marvel at just how good it really looks. So to get the inside running and share some wisdom, I'm catching up with the curator, Matt Page, to give us the insights on how a world-famous cricket pitch is created. Well, Matt, this is home territory for you. It's fantastic.
Thank you.
You got the world's best job, mate.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Look, yeah, it's nice to wake up in the morning and want to come to work. So yeah, I'm pretty lucky in that regards. It's
a sensational environment. Tell me, what do you guys do here that makes this so good?
Yeah, look, we mow 3 times a week.
Yep.
If there's no games on. If there are games on, then we have to mow every day during the game. We regularly dethatch it. We'll do a major reno every year, usually around September time, and basically strip the grass back to its crown, and we'll aerate, top dress, and let it recover. And then during the summer, depending on what our schedule's like, we'll come through and we'll tickle it, you know, as often as we can, just to keep it under control.
Now, obviously this is real intensive horticulture. The grass is growing incredibly fast. You need to keep it really vigorous and healthy, because when you're mowing, you're taking goodness off, and you know it's a constant process. Feeding would be extremely important, and soil health would be important as well.
Yeah, absolutely. We monitor our fertiliser program quite heavily. Yep. So we'll sort of go out. You know, if we do a light dethatch, then we'll top it up with some granular fertiliser, slow release. We use a fair bit of sea salt here once a month. We'll go out with that. We use some liquid calcium as well. And
so that's getting strength into the plant as well, so keeping the lawn really...
Yeah, basically I guess our objective is to maintain the plant at its optimum health and have it looking its best, obviously when it's on the TV.
So slow release granular, sea salt on a regular basis, and of course, you know, a little bit of calcium, and suddenly, and mow on a regular basis. It's all down to maintenance, and you're going to end up with a great lawn.
Absolutely.
There's something magical about a deep green fine leaf lawn, and there's no doubt that the starting point for this effect is the grass. It's not going to happen with a broadleaf lawn, but if you have a couch lawn or maybe a zoysia grass, you can get very close to this with the right food and maintenance. So there you have it, the keys to a successful lawn at home. You know, there's so many lessons to learn, but I think one of the most important ones is using slow-release lawn fertilisers. There's research that indicates that fast-release lawn fertilisers flush through the soil quicker than the lawn can take up, and over 75% of that is wasted. That means it sinks down into our groundwater, pollutes it, and that's not good at all. You know, having a beautiful lawn, nice sunny spot, mow it on a regular basis, give it a good feed on a regular basis using one of those sensational slow-release lawn foods, and I reckon you're going to have a beautiful backyard.